Hey guys, it's the professor. Today is free indicator day, so stick around for just a minute and let me get this up here. Stick around for a minute and I'll be showing you how to get your new free indicator. It's pretty cool.
Welcome to Day Trading for Success, hosted by the professor, a former math teacher, professional trader, and coder for Charles Schwab's Thinkorswim platform. The professor isn't a licensed financial advisor. Always consult a pro before diving into any strategies or demos you see here. Start smart, practice in a simulator, stick to a solid day trading plan, and don't forget to log every trade. Your profits will start with preparation. Thank you for allowing us to share in your journey. Please remember to subscribe, comment, give a thumbs up, and click that notification bell so you can be the first to receive more of our great content.
Okay guys, so this is the new indicator across the top here. I'm going to go in details about it, what it does exactly in just a second. I wanted to get it out the same day because I'm actually a little bit behind because it's already been sold and they're already being displayed and it's already being put up for sale. So for like 24 to 48 hours, you can get it here. If you've managed to hit the notification button so that you get this video, you can get it here for totally free. And it's a pretty darn cool indicator. So let me tell you about the name of it is first. Here's the name of it. It's the Range Target Risk Oscillator. Now, basically, I was asked to make this because of the Capital Watch indicator that I made free and tweaked last week. And people have been using that for a while, and they were really getting into using it because of this price per share. So you had how many cents per share that it was going up, right? Now, if you're into any kind of momentum trading at all, then you know that you're setting, I need 5 cents, I need 10 cents, and you're doing like 500 shares or 1,000 shares, and you're just trying to scalp a tiny little bit out. Well, I did not think that Capital Watch indicator was going to be used for that. Let me see. What is the actual name of that? That was called, yeah, it's the Momentum. Now it's considered to be the newer one is the Momentum Capital Watch, which is Momentum indicator, Momentum. There it is. Let me just bring that over for a second. So this is the momentum capital indicator, right? So which it really protects people going on margin, to make sure you're not holding a position, your account size is not overdone or anything. So actually, I think there's a label right here not showing, but sometimes it takes a second to kind of reconcile. But what everybody wanted was to be able to use this more succinctly. Like, how can I look at those 1, 2, 3 cent type of things and have them work better for me. So let me get rid of that. So this is what I worked on based on what they wanted, and it's miraculous. And we had been testing it for the week, and it works really well. So let me explain to you how it works. So it's taken the last 9 candles, and it's telling you whether they were basically a doji or where they were green or red and how far they went in range. So that is the total range. Now, you might have seen me look when I sort of like freestyle trade. I'll look at a range a lot of times to see if this is a stock I want to trade on a 1-minute chart, like what is its range. So you can see here with NVIDIA, its range are 12 cents, 11 cents, 14 cents. So it's pretty slow today, actually. So you look up here on the range right up here over the existing candle, it's saying 15. This is the one that's open right now, and it's 9 total back. Now it just closed, right? Yeah. So it's a new candle. So that just told you that it's stronger going up. So then it gives you, it averages them and gives you a target range, either going long or short. They happen to be exactly the same. So if you were to jump into that with 500 shares or 1,000 shares going long, it's telling you like, don't go more than 5 cents, before the next candle closes. I mean, that's one way to look at it, right? You say like, hey, I just want to make 3 cents or whatever. And then I know I'm safe because you never know 100%, but the average over the last 9 candles gave you that much movement up or that much movement down. You still have to decide whether you're going to go long or short based on other data. Excuse me. So you're going to want to, use your market magnet, use your buy sell oscillator. But what else it has in here, it is using a crossover itself. I took everything else out so you could see. So it's helping you on its own based on its averages of how many candles back, which way it thinks you should go. So let's just watch it for a second and see what's going on. So it said to go up right here, and it went up. Now you have your market magnet here, which could be a resistance as well as the outer range of the market magnet. So you might want to look at that to go down. That was the end of that move. So let's see, how big was that move? So 1404 up to 21. So you had 4 of those 5-cent moves in there, right? Boom, 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 boom. But that was the other candle. So this first candle was a 15-cent candle going up. So, but it's taking the average overall. So it is, dropping it a bit just for your safety. So why do traders like this, right? So now they look at this and it says, I'm 5 cents up, get out. It'll just tell you 5 cents and it'll show the money. You don't even have to look at what your money is here. It's going to show you like that's the safe end of that move. That's it. Get out. Again, it could go the other way. I'm just telling you on average. That's all indicators do, right? So you always, you want to trade in a simulator, you want to check it out, make sure everything's working, and then practice a lot before you use real money, all that stuff. Be careful. Sorry, I've been trading already today. I've been quarterbacking a lot today already. So this time of day, it's like I can barely talk before I go in between here and the power hour, which starts in about an hour. So this is incredible because you're going to want to just keep an eye on that and get in and get out. Also tells you if you're going the wrong way, it's like if you went long and it was down 7 cents short, you should just get out. It's like it's telling you like it's going down. Get out at 7 cents. Get out. So it's giving you more than when to get in. It's telling you when to get out. And this is the first indicator that I've seen. And I love it when these guys ask me to do this. A little bit of history in the indicators if you've just jumped in. And I used to code before Charles Schwab and Thinkorswim and all that stuff. And then it's been very recently I've got into coding for ThinkScript and PineScript. And because I love to trade, so I took that knowledge that I knew and I applied it to these different platforms. And then my whole thing was to give everything away for free, open share, everything totally free. So for like a year or longer, year and a half, 2 years maybe, everything I developed, I gave away for free. And then I started getting requests for specific indicators that I maybe didn't want to take the time to do from professional traders, prop firms and just big traders. Hey, we want you to spend the time making stuff like that. It's very flattering. But I didn't necessarily want to get into that. Like, I don't want to make stuff for you. But then the money was offered, lots of money to do that. And, overall it is helping traders, which is the whole thing. The whole thing about this channel is to make a living day trading, $100 a day. See, it just told you that this is probably going to turn around if you were to jump in it. And if you were, you'd want to get out after about 6 cents. I just wanted to let you know that was an alert. It has alerts too. So it was down here at 103.93 and it went up to 96, 99. There's the 6 cents. You already made your money based on that arrow. 100 shares, $6, 1,000 shares, $60. So it just depends. Like, it's still going too. You don't have to jump out. You could just, that called it perfectly. And that's what happens with these. They're not all right. Yeah, look at that. That one was wrong. But was it really wrong? It said from there it was going down, and it did. And then it turned around. This one here, it said from here it was going down, and it did turn around. So it's all perspective. This one just straight went down. This one just straight went down. That one just straight went down. That one straight went up. That one straight went up. So having these indicators telling you what to do is helpful. Anyway, I got sidetracked there. So, so the professional traders were offering lots of money. And at first I was, look, I'm a capitalist. but I really didn't want it to change the flavor of what I was doing for everybody. So how do I get around that? And my basic thing was, okay, every indicator that I create, I want to make be available free before you put it out there and you start selling it to everybody else. So I'm still doing that, guys. So you still get these for free, right? And then if you miss the time because you aren't watching all the videos like you should be, you should have your notifications on, because you get like 48 hours. You're going to get 48 hours with this indicator to get it for free. I want you to have it, all right? They make their money different ways. You guys get your free stuff, then I can't give it away for free anymore, right? Just then I'm not being fair to them, right? So I was about to say breach. There isn't really anything that's ironclad keeping me from just giving everything away after I sell it, but it's not a very good thing to do, is it? So anyway, so now both people win. And if you end up you missing it, it's like $24. I mean, it was another thing. There's a lot of argument about keeping the price of the scripts cheap for people. One trade, 1, 2, 3 trades, you've paid for these indicators if you happen to miss this. I hope you get the free ones, guys. But so anyway, that's a little bit of the history about why it's gone from not completely free to, yes, I did sell out. I did sell out, but you still get them for free. So both people are winning. And then when I spend my time on something that maybe I don't want to do, at least I get, I get something for that time, because I probably wouldn't have created this indicator. However, now that I have, because what it is I don't momentum trade much anymore. Think about the people that have direct access. So I'm going to give you a little bit more. So when you have direct access, like Lightspeed, platforms, you're paying for every trade. It's a bit faster. You get a little bit faster, but Thinkorswim that we're on right here, this is totally free. You don't pay for any trades. All the layouts, totally free. All their tools, totally free. Everything's free. They just want you to put your money over there and make money on that. And then whenever you trade market, they love you because they make money between the ask and the bid on their market price. I've gone over this lots of times. But then they make sure you get filled, because they want that to make that money on the sale, right? So they're going to make sure you get filled. And because of that, they're adding liquidity. If you read up on it, ask ChatGPT or go online, don't take my word for it. They're giving 2.7 times liquidity on average to make sure you get filled when you start to get in larger share size. And remember, on your level 2, you're multiplying these by 100, right? So these are a lot bigger numbers than they appear. And also, you're only seeing 40 to 50%. It's not, no matter what they say. And then when you have time and sales up, they're not all going through the time and sales. They say they're supposed to report within so much time. There's all these things around that, all these ways around that. When you're trading in other countries, when you have a hedge fund, when you're worried about front runners, there's all kinds of things to make people not report. So that's why day trading so cool. I switch subjects here, but you get in and out the same day. You don't get caught up in all that nonsense where people are trying to move the market, and they do. They do move the market, high frequency algorithms that we're all trading against. I used to say that it's like a zero sum. You're only trading against yourself, and I think it's important to remember that that's basically true. You're only trading against yourself, meaning that you make a plan, stick to the plan. If you don't, then you're trading against yourself, right? So you're only really trading against yourself, and you have to have a day trading plan with a maximum loss per trade, maximum loss per day, and you have to stick to it. I got more good stuff coming up, guys. I know a lot of you have heard this, but that's an important thing to remember. You are really trading against yourself primarily, but with the advent of AI and the advent of the way just really the predatory way that bigger traders are going after smaller retail traders, all the way back from the GameStop forward, way before that, the pump and dump and all that, every bit of edge you can get to fight these guys and to get in and out as quickly as you can. I know people don't want to hear that. That doesn't mean you can't swing trade. That doesn't mean that there's not amazing swing traders out there and that still find a way to get around all this stuff and look at the ebb and the flow in a bigger way. And they would never do this. A 1-minute chart, a 5-minute chart. Are you out of your mind? They just don't even think about it. I don't like that, along with millions. There's, 9 million or something day traders now, and who, I don't know how they actually get that number, but, millions of traders go in and out within minutes. And there, if you learn to control it, if you have the right AI tools and indicators, and I know that over at the $1 Million Margin Club, they have a whole bunch. If you don't see them here, you see me doing demonstration trading videos showing you how to call them using the indicators, tons of videos here. That's your leg up. Have a day trading plan like the books, the Day Trading Volume 1 and Day Trading Volume 4 particularly, and then other books you can get like to help trade when you're trading against yourself, like Trading in the Zone, Mark Douglas. And then if you're holding bigger day trades, swing trades, like, Tom Hougaard, he's good. He doesn't believe in getting out until it says to get out. Well, he's probably going to love this, okay? And I love Tom Hougaard. He's probably going to love this because you can use this on a 5-minute chart. You can use this on a 1-hour chart. You can use this wherever you want. And it's going to do the same thing to tell you, like, here's how far you can expect that 1-hour candle to move. This is the other good stuff, guys. So get this now. You will be the envy of your trading buddies by having this script on your own for free. And then if you missed it, pay the $25 because it's damn well worth it. So again, I said I wouldn't have probably created this, but I've been getting a talking to about why aren't you thinking outside the box to help us, because I trade a certain way. And I was about to say light speed you use for scalping, and you have to pay for every trade. Now on Thinkorswim, you can use this tool like a light speed type of trading where you're just going in and out, in and out. And if you pick a stock that has a low spread like this, well, this is typically it's not this low, but I mean, this is pretty small for NVIDIA. But if you have a 1 cent spread, you can just buy and sell market. You'll get 1 cent slippage, right? Look, this is on average. So remember, speak to your own advisor. But I'm just saying, you can do it on market. You get instant 0.2 of a second, they say. 0.2 of a second, you get filled. You don't have to go direct access for that. You don't have to pay all those fees. Everything's free on Thinkorswim. The only thing, you still have to pay the exchange, but that's the same anywhere you trade. You're still paying that tiny amount there for the amount of shares on the exchange because everybody makes money, right? But anyway, guys, I will have a link to this. I highly recommend getting it right now. For the next, 24 to 48 hours, I'm going to put this right out today so you guys can capitalize on this. I think I covered everything about it. As you get it, if you have questions, don't be afraid to ask on the chat or email me, and we can go over it with it. So when I do my freestyle trading from time to time, or when I stream, you will see me use this for sure. When I'm doing the RV strategy, probably not, because the spread's so high that I won't typically go by these numbers as much. I'm going to go by the RV strategy and what it says to do. So just so you know why I might not use it. But I'll use the other ones, like the multi-chart alignment. Boy, is that ever telling you to trade short. So, okay, guys, I hope that was helpful out there. Always stay inquisitive and go green.